New 2021 Ford Excursion Release Date, Specs, Price. The first Excursion kept quite a serious indicate during the motor vehicle business. Analyzes the particular restore has been relatively rigorous in previous a long time. The situation is, last but not least, intending to grow to be recognized by the most current records. It seems such as our company is going to experience an absolutely latest version of this SUV, possibly currently over the following season since 2021 Ford Excursion. The first unit started in 1999. During those times, issues had been very different during the vehicle sector, so that the corporation assumed in this particular design quite definitely. All this began very well. Nevertheless, points come to be difficult over the following many years. Propane rates ended up more extensive, even if this SUV was not very cost-effective. It absolutely was relatively hefty and even slower. Today's business could possibly be covered with crossover, but some drivers continue to opt for vintage body-on-framework sports utility vehicles. This will take items to a wholly unique degree, having a design according to a huge task truck that claims breathtaking functions. 2021 Ford Excursion Redesign. Exterior design. We have been depending on gossip and even speculations. Specific things actually appear to be rather particular. Obviously, this mainly appropriate means structure. Much like the authentic product, the actual 2021 Ford Excursion is likewise an unusual pet bird. We have been yet again intending to discover the SUV. This depends on the particular company's Super Duty line. Much more precisely, it will likely be in line with the F-250 design. Obviously, there are a few vast along with ready whole-sizing sports utility vehicles, including Chevy Suburban and even Ford Expedition. This particular one sets this pole higher. The version will undoubtedly be an apparent preference for all those that need to have high towing capacity, as well as wish to have an excellent deal for convenience and even take more than all 5 men and women. Another essential part of the different products will likely be proficiency. An original Excursion seemed to be right often, but it really seemed to be far too substantial and also unproductive. Now, that Ford Excursion 2021 can embrace the particular company's newer compact software, that mixes generally HSS plus lightweight aluminum. Interior design. That 2021 Ford Excursion will be looking very next to the F-250. A couple of designs could reveal any design vocabulary, thus rely on this virtually similar front end. Even now, remember that the Super Duty series usually are going to be handed a facelift inside the same 12 months. Therefore the unique Excursion must take up every one of the novelties. Remaining SUV ought to appear in a vintage wagon-like approach. It is possible to once more trust plenty of parallels using the F-250. Our company is confident that this business includes this related dash panel design, although it will not be described as a delight to check out the newest version through better components and other enhancements that may deliver less complicated appearance. The actual design is usually in a traditional SUV method. That might signify 3 huge lines of seats plus ability about 8 individuals. We certainly have that Ford Excursion 2021 S is going to be prosperous here, mainly when most of us take into account that its truck sibling will come with numerous newest computer functions along with every product on the whole. 2021 Ford Excursion engine. Most of us depend on standard Super Duty motors. This means foundation products include a familiarized 6.1-liter V8, which is excellent for concerning 385 HP plus 430 lb-ft of torque. Nonetheless, take into account that the corporation can be creating a unique 7-liter fuel engine. They will not be described as a delight to find out that prepared for any different models kickoff. That 2021 Ford Excursion diesel must come. Naturally, most of us trust that massive 6.7-liter Powerstroke V8, that will offer amazing 451 HP and also 935 lb-ft of torque. The type assures remarkable shows. However, a few studies advise the business can track that engine downwards for your little bit, to ensure that easier they are driving. 2021 Ford Excursion price and release date. Modern Ford Excursion amount is the one other matter which is challenging to approximation. Continue to, when we take into consideration that this Foundation Expedition proceeds close to $50, that one will likely go approximately $55.080-$60.020. About the actual 2021 Ford Excursion generate, the new year is the highest response to most of us can supply you with at this time. The latest version nonetheless delays for your established affirmation, so there is absolutely no point out earn some accurate estimation until finally, people pick up anything coming from the officers.